My name's Jeremy Brown, and I serve as the chaplain here at Doctors Medical Center, and I've been a part of the DMC family for about 2.5 years.
My name is Susan Ibarra. I've been working here at Doctors Medical Center for 25 years. I work in the neurocritical care unit as one of the shift managers. As a child, I always remembered seeing the hospital and always thinking, gosh, I want to work there. I want to work there, but I didn't know as what. And my mom would always say, you know, you do so good with taking care of your animals and stuff like that. I bet you'd be a nurse. And then I remember meeting a lady that was a nurse. So I started asking her questions and I was intrigued and everything just fell into place.
I think God led me to hospital chaplaincy after I had been through some experiences in my own life and recognized the importance of having people to support you and come alongside you when you're suffering. And so that's why I do what I do.
Organ donation is something I'm passionate about because I've personally known people that have received organs. And organ donation is important because it's a gift. These people are heroes. They are marching on in somebody else's life. Those families do not have to feel the pain and suffering of losing their loved one because somebody was so generous and gave a gift. And there's no greater thing than a gift of life for somebody.
It's important to me as a chaplain because I recognize the sacredness of each life. And not only the life of the patient who has died, but the life of each recipient. Anytime that we can stop and remember that sacredness, remember the humanity of what we're doing, that our patients aren't just patients, they're people. Their lives very oftentimes affect so many other lives outside of this place. So I think for me as a chaplain, I want to just take advantage of every opportunity we have to stop and remember those things.
In talking about the honor walk, I found out that one of the patients in one of the ICUs had passed, and the family had asked about an honor walk. And so that unit was very gracious and did an informal honor walk with them. When I was at church the following Sunday, I found out that the family sitting in front of us was actually the donor family, and it was their child that had passed. One of our ministers was at the pulpit, and he started talking about the honor walk because he actually got to participate in it. And the look on his face and the way he spoke about it spoke volumes. I mean, he was so impressed and so deeply moved by it. And it became real to me on how much we needed to do this here for every family.
The goal is to remember the life of the patient and to acknowledge the gift that that patient is giving to other people so they can continue to have life. So whether the patient or the patient's family or loved ones or whoever is involved, whether they would say that they are spiritual or not, or religious or not, that's not really determining factor for whether they can participate in the honor walk. The honor walk is really just about honoring the life of the person.
An overhead announcement will be called 2 times prior to the honor walk. The first notification will go out about 30 minutes beforehand, and the second notification will be 10 minutes before. The overhead announcement will include the exact time and the location of the honor walk. Employees may also be notified through email and text messages. Honor walks happen any time of the day, any time of the week. We ask that all non-essential movement and traffic be minimized during the honor walk. We ask that all staff members who are participating in the honor walk line up silently and maintain that silence until the conclusion of the honor walk. Participation in the honor walk for both families and employees is voluntary. During the honor walk, we ask that staff do not take any photos or videos in honor of our patient. There will be 2 common locations where the honor walks will be staged. One will be in the breezeway on the 2nd floor by SICU going towards our OR department. And the second one will be going through the breezeway going to where our ambulances park. Those will be the 2 areas where most commonly the walk will happen. The honor walk is very important for our staff, just as much as it is for the families. We've put a lot of an emotional effort into these families and a lot of hard work, and sometimes all of that ends with the patient still dying. And when we are able to do the honor walk, it's a closure for families, it's a closure for nursing staff and doctors. It helps us bond together as a team. It helps us to reflect on our own lives. This was somebody who was loved. This was somebody who was important to others, just as much as our families are so important to us. And so that gives us a chance to stop all the noise around us and give them the respect and honor. Give us self-reflection as this person is going on to save someone else's life.